Hello, is it gonna... Yeah, it recognized it. Ouch. Oh, I burnt my hand. So I guess I'm not gonna survive the afterlife because I burnt my hand. Alright, we're gonna continue to day 8. We're farther in than I thought. Apparently there's 28 days to this. So we're gonna figure this out.
Knock, knock.
Oh? Hello?
Hello. Kind of you to finally answer.
What? What?
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray, if only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel? Not a cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened? Be seeing you, Reaver. It's a grim world out there.
Okay. What did I buy? Let's go to work. God, my hand hurts so bad. Best newcomer presented to Grim Reaper for contributions to the killing of many humans. Oh, okay. Thanks. Grim mail. An odd hush ripples across the world. That is what happens when someone is not paying attention to their instructions. Keep this up and the world will be nothing but vacant ruins. Good for tourism perhaps, but not much else. Quota for the day. 3 humans after day. Spare any humans with a religious background. Okay. Bye bye bye. Okay. Talia is the current president of Formosa. Recently elected after years of working as professor for economic theory. They are known for being critical of exploitative structures and pushing for more wealth equality. They have 3 kids and 8 grandchildren. You live. Alright, so only one of you gets to live. Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments. Okay. Alicia is an absolute speed demon. They cruise at utterly ridiculous speeds. Okay, you can die. Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma onto Mercury. A true silver tongue. This smooth talker convinced anyone to do almost anything. As such, they found their calling in being a motivational speaker. Recently, they've included pasteurizing into their... I don't know what that is. Okay. They offered their singing skills to the church, partly to be more devout, and partly to have better access to the church wines. Okay, whatever. Okay, you die. Because 3 of you have to die. You die too. Alright. My hand hurts so bad. Microwaved a mug. And first of all, it had a unicorn on it. Oh, unicorn horn on it?
Grim.
Unicorn horn
yes,
fell off.
There you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up.
Okay.
Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that.
Okay.
However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days. Okay. Listen up and
Yes.
keep this to yourself.
I love tea.
Scientists at the Sid Polar Terminal Research Base found something strange buried deep, a whole kilometer, under the ice sheet. This is a matter most peculiar and could prove informative. Anyway, while I am gone, another will be in charge. Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless.
Okay. You say so.
Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress. Why, you are already acquainted. It will be Lady Portington, of course.
Is that your cat? I have to report to a cat.
I know what you're thinking. I do provide ancient powerful widgets.
Okay. Oh, I don't have any money. Oh, I do have money, actually. Let's get this. Let's get the calendar.
Blimey, we scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals' work on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers, and in the footnotes. Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations, and all of the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Cerberus didn't closed. End the day. Alright, let's go work. Here's my calendar. Oh, I forgot that I have a phone. Noted motivational speaker commits suicide in jail. Cause of arrest to be revealed soon. Formosan economy gradually improving after critical economic reforms. YouTube, click here. Talia Al-Farsi re-election campaign video. Daredevil delivery driver crushed by falling debris when sudden earthquake strikes Cosmopolis City. I hate my job 171 Yabog. Submissions for my ordinary day photography contest now open. Okay. Alright. So right after I left Mere Moments, it seems to me, something happened at the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill in today basically as a grim for them. I hope it's okay. Quota for the day. 3 plants have to die. Okay. Javi Barber, Globifera with a common name Rolling Hen and Chicks is a tiny succulent who likes sunbathing. It lives on the seaside between the rocks next to a seagull nest, never moving, enjoying the small things of life, like not being eaten by a snail or having a seagull scream at it for a moment. Is the houseplant of a photography student. In many cases has been over or underwater. However, it has quite a high tolerance for neglect and poor growing conditions. Its main hobbies are photosynthesis and people watching. Yet another blade of grass. Ya bog. I should just write ya bog on every one of these cursed profiles. I'm so bored I could cry right now. Wonderful, tiny, harmless little flower growing on the side of a secret military base. Absolutely delightful. Callie is a pink rounded clump of branch tangled stems, each one up to about a meter long. Callie and their brothers and sisters started growing after a wildfire cleaned up a large patch of land. No other plants could survive on the dry soil. Callie enjoys traveling and beautiful architecture. Callie lives. Alright. One more gets to live, right? Yeah. Okay. The blade of grass dies. Oh, I turned off the music, didn't I? There we go. Okay. Tiny harmless little flower on a military base? Live. Art student one live. This one can die. It's giving me nothing. Let's... You can live. So then you die. And we're done. God, my hand still hurts. Cat sits behind the table, very serious and official-like, ignoring your presence. Yes. You're so incredibly cute and fluffy. Slowly, Cat turns her head towards you, her eyes blazing with annoyance. She mutters, then places her paw upon some documents littering the table. Cat repeats a sequence of contented meows. She then curls back into a ball and closes her eyes. Rubber gerbil! Lady Paddington's eyes grow wide and dark as she places the gerbil on the table. She pats the chew toy with her paw. Cool, cool, nothing ominous. Eagerly stares at the toy gerbil, fully ignoring your presence. Toy gives out a sad noise as you make your way out the door. Fuck yeah. I don't think I have enough money for anything right now.
Friend, your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
Okay. Alright. All
alone, Reaper. Power at your fingertips. It's electrifying.
The fuck?
On your own. You know why? Because they're setting you up.
Who?
Fate! Everyone in the office. Haven't you seen them stare whenever you drift by? You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void.
What? You're trying to rattle me.
I am. Keeping you on your toes, right? It's necessary. Eyes like a lighthouse, Reaper. Watch your back. Be seeing you.
The fuck is happening? Very strange. Alright. Money's going there. Alright, what's this? Serial killer found and arrested near prestigious White Tower College. Victims' families leave to finally make peace. Ongoing conflict find no resolution as peace talks stall. Tumbleweed killer. The Cali plant grows this year. Growth this year has been heavy, covering an entire building and preventing people from escaping from a fire. Oops. The intrepid crew exploring depths of the ocean. Okay. Alright. 2 humans have to die. Alright, we are back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You, however, should be intimately familiar with the drill by now. 2 humans. Okay. When just a kid, Aisling went through a terrifying earthquake. Obstinate by nature, they decided to confront their fear by studying to be a seismologist. These days, they lead a research team at the Mountain Head Earthquake Monitoring Station. Okay. In their youth, Evelyn read the works of Anvar Jules, author of many fantastical adventure novels. Inspired by the novel The Teenage Commander, they decided to become one, a commander that is, themselves, and drive thousands of leagues under the sea. And they did. I don't understand. Gone are the days of descending into the darkened depths of deep caverns, drill in hand, but Rufus remembers them fondly nonetheless. It was a time of danger, but also of exploration and accomplishment. Now retired, Rufus spends all their time in old folks' home, dispirited. Rosalind's favorite plant is common grass, which they implant everywhere they work. No flowers, no trees, no bushes, only grass as far as the eye can see. A lack of... Die. You... Oh, I just made a mark by accident. Okay. You also die. You live. Yes. You live. Done. Yes. Alright, let's go see what the cat has to say. As you enter, the cat is whacking the chew toy aggressively with her paws. Oh, are you sure? No! The cat mutters in the most annoyed tone possible. Just want to pet you. Fierce look in her eyes makes it seem like petting her would be one extremely bad idea. I don't care, I want to pet the cat. Cat bares her teeth. They look incredibly sharp. Sharp enough to chew through any ostrich. You won't bite. Okay. You won't bite me. It's unprofessional in a workplace environment. Cat glares at you, her eyes saying, you know what's also highly unprofessional in a workplace environment? Petting your direct supervisor. I guess I'm not going to do it. With majestic grace and disdain for your discourtesy, the cat lowers her head onto a pile of documents. Cat notes while casually twirling around on her spot, pawing at the table. The cat carelessly stretches and sticks up, seeing more or less. Swift nod to the door. Okay. But she likes the toy I got her.
Ah, perhaps ye require a delightful gift for a significant friend.
Maybe? Okay, yeah, let's get this.
Used to belong to the ruthless Corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing
Is that
item
a real
of a lost
man?
civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one, sage and king and beggar alike, and lets Lacey Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day, the rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Satelinor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
I just remembered I left my book at work. Very sad, very sad. Alright, let's talk to the mirror.
Psst. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious.
What? A suspicious reaper?
Yeah, we know the heartbeat. Even if it no longer beats. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper. Not the others. Yeah. Listen to me. To me! Shh. They're probably eavesdropping right now. Let's be off.
The fuck? Oh. I see your hands will be kept mightily busy today. Tragedy and catastrophe happens more often than anyone prefer, yes. Yet in the very end, it's all fair, is it not? Quota for the day. 4 humans have to die. Spare anyone with a medical background. Well, no time to waste. Get thee to it. What's this say? Many lives saved as a dedicated researcher warns Cosmopolis City in the nick of time. Science community calls to increase funding of the Mountainhead. Lives will be saved. Fire at the Stranium Assisted Living Facility claims 1 life. The return of bees brings a bountiful apple harvest. Check out these awesome personal jetpacks. The prison system has failed society. The conditions in most prisons are abhorrent and only create more criminal behavior. Okay. With a medical background. Michael has been a dedicated worker at the... Okay, Grim, yes, you listen. Why are you such a tool, sitting at your desk, going over the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to doom all the profiles today. All of them. Prove you're not completely useless. Alex is no stranger to some good old ultra violence, taking some ultra bribes and succumbing to some ultra temptations. They also donate regularly to a dog shelter and sometimes work as a volunteer in a soup kitchen. What? Die. Fearless and trepidatious. These words are fit to describe Anita. Recently graduated into a paramedic job. They enjoy rushing into dangerous situations to provide any medical assistance as quickly and efficiently as possible. This seems like a good person! And they want me to spare her! That's pretty good! When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens. That's weird. Die. Ewald, a child prodigy, has been performing brain surgery since the age of 18. They're well established as a medical professional in academia and practice. Ewald is addicted to adrenaline and is well known for taking great personal G made a fortune with the protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune on helping the community, supplying the impoverished regions with free potato plants and helping them become self-sufficient. Okay, the postal clerk can die. Okay, so that's 3 dead. What if I just don't listen to any of them? Like... these 3 people don't seem that bad. This one's addicted to adrenaline and is well known for getting great personal risk. That's fine. But this person's also good. I don't want to kill all of these people. I don't really want to kill any of them. Fuck it. Live. 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 Yes. I didn't listen to either of these people. I don't think I'm gonna get paid. The cat's gonna be upset with me. As you enter, you see the cat prone and eyeing the rubber toy with utmost suspicion. All of a sudden, she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. The cat continues to stare, her tail wagging in a manner that seems pleased. Except... Today went well. It seems appropriate to feel some pride. Lady Poddington sits in silence, an accusatory look in her eye. Hey, now, I didn't continues her silence. I just do what I'm told. These things happen. No, I did not make a mistake anywhere. The cat slowly rotates her head to the right. Don't... I'm a good worker. Head to the left. Should contact Fate. I need answers. Cat stretches her paw at the odd-looking telephone on the table. I think I should keep all this to myself and go on. You recognize a familiar voice, although it sounds grainy, filtered through the old-fashioned apparatus.
Yes. Why is someone calling me through the office phone? The phone is for emergencies only. Hello? Hello? Damned contraption. It never works. Why do I even have it? Listen, whoever you are. Oh, it is probably Grim. Okay, whatever happened, whatever you did, you probably did not cause it all by your lonesome.
Okay.
Things always happen in the world, so, you know, do not worry. You can always choose better tomorrow.
Really? God, my hand hurts. Lady amount of points. Closest thing a cat can do to a shrug. You had your chance. Now it's time to leave. Did I get paid? No. Okay.
Look at the march of death. Bones of the living, ground into dust. A dust storm that suffocates any remaining breaths.
What?
Gaze upon what you have brought, instrument of pain.
I didn't kill them all, though.
Don't you think this whole business is remarkably dehumanizing? An uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lives.
I love structural order. This is awfully callous.
We know it. But do they? Do they know what they're doing?
Probably not.
Throwing out innumerable rules and quotas with no oversight whatsoever.
Tasty kind.
We should. Shouldn't we? Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution. Be seeing you.
What? The fuck? Alright, let's go to work. The rules. The world is a wondrous thing. What are these noises? I don't know what these noises are. Anyways, the world is a wondrous thing you would not believe what I have seen out there, even within the ruins. Now, would you kindly try to help out the survivors of the turmoil of yesterday? 3 humans have to die, spare any students. An unforeseen logic guides our hand, but a logic nonetheless. It's been 114! Justice takes the greatest pleasure in listening to wondrous bird songs every morning after waking up. They spend most of their time at home, as moving around has become burdensome. Though it's still possible. They love vanilla ice cream and bananas. You're 114. Die. Nora turned to a regular embezzlement after the multi-level marketing scheme failed. The beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All this to pay off their mortgage and to keep their children in decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna like her. 3 humans have to die. Ishira became a trauma surgeon to help people, and because the job is intense. As they've gotten older, they have started research into possible avenues of regeneration and limb regrowth. When not at work, they enjoy walking their dog and reading graphic novels. Live. I didn't check my phone. Meet young Anita, the medic who saved many lives after the recent earthquake. All thanks to the warning from Mountainhead, they exclaimed before scurrying away. Sins of Arya getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Critic dies from blood poisoning after accidentally stabbing themselves with a pen. Good. Renowned neurosurgeon survives breaking most bones in body after near-fatal fall from skyscraper for dangerous stunt. Ultraviolent guard meets ultraviolent resistance, gets stabbed during riot. Will axolotls finally provide the solution to regeneration the medical community we're searching for? The world's oldest person still around and kicking. Not anymore! Alright. Who are you? Shannon is a squatter and dumpster driver who likes to renovate old buildings in order to live in them with friends. They travel a lot by train and manage a community garden. Fuck. Zinga is a transfer student whose home country is currently in the middle of a protest against the regime. They're happy about being away from it, but worried their friends and family back home. Their school is also doing a smaller project, which is elevating their stress levels. Smaller protest. Kelly decided to return to school to finish their education after the 4 kids grew up and went to find their own paths. While progress is difficult after such a long pause, Kelly is dedicated and diligent. When not at school, they write slam poetry. I'm killing these people! I only killed the oldest man alive! Like, I don't think I'm gonna follow the rules. 3 humans have to die. I already have 1. Means 2 people have to, and I have 1 living. So it means 2 of these people have to die. But I don't really want to do that. We're not gonna do it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna be murdered. Cat seems to be in a slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. Seemingly in sleep, she swings her languid paw at the rubber toy. Toy laments their misery. Cat snorts in her half-sleep. Is it just squeaking its on? Slowly, Cat lifts her head, turning to stare right at you. You almost make out the visage of a ghostly, mischievous grin. After a pause, the cat sluggishly sniffs the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. Cat seems to be scrunching up her face, annoyed at whatever she's detecting. Can I ask you questions instead? Cat stares at you, slowly blinking. Wait, what? Okay. She blinks at you, perplexed. What do you think of death? Kate shakes herself in a manner which seems entirely indecipherable. She blinks at you, perplexed. What do you think of the common systems of taxation? I mean, taxing the impoverished, giving cuts and benefits to the already rich. Cat looks at you quizzically. The whole setup only creates a trickle-up system where you're equal to begin with. Cat is absent-mindedly poking the papers on the... and it's clearly not balanced, hence why people always end up with a version of oligarchy. Cat is starting to nod off, and technically that has nodding in it, so it signals agreement. She blinks at you, perplexed. Why am I trying to talk to a cat? Alright, let's go. Zero money, baby. Cerberus Den is closed, baby. Let's go to work. Or is it? Not to the far too many survived from your actions yesterday. To some, it seems the unlucky number 13 is not fairly denigrated after all. Well, do try to reclaim the balance now, would you? Total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. Alright. Economista. 4 yet to be identified people arrested in a major embezzlement scandal related to the Trans Global Inc. Surgeon makes headway in skin regeneration. Limb regrowth probably still decades away. Student protests get out of hand. Severe property damage racking up. Politicians attempting to introduce bill that bans small gathering and protest. World's oldest person finally sheds their mortal coil at the incredible age of 114. Yeah. Alright. Religion after that. Kane farms aquatic plants, mostly various species of microalgae. They've never really been all that interested in the fish crustacean side of aquaculture, preferring to keep their attention on seaweed. Seaweed has many talents and uses after all. Normal. Verity has been working at the pharmaceutical industry for decades, trying to find a decelerator for aging, while lately it seems that the discovery might actually come from biogenetics. Verity is certain they can concoct some sort of chemical compound that gets the job done. Seems pretty good. Frederick spends all their days in the monastery writing manuscripts by hand. Although the printing press was invented centuries ago, they insist that texts written by hand are the most pure. Sure. You can die. Still a part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scraps and spare parts. Uh-huh. Haven't I seen this before? Sure, you can live. Repairing bicycles is Poulter's life. They own a bicycle shop designing custom bicycles and pimping up old rides. Experimental brake modifications and neon light installations are Poulter's specialty. Put you over there. Suffiso constructs buildings, not much else. They try their best to manage balance between the demands of the clients and the experimental ideas of architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculptures. Live. Nobody really knows when Theodore started their pilgrimage, but it's speculated they have been walking along various pilgrim paths, helping random strangers and righting wrongs for almost 10 years. Yeah, sure. Okay, and then you can die, because I don't really care. And then you can live. And then you can live. And we'll turn it in. I think that was correct. Probably not, though. Cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with her paw. Without even glancing at the document, she purrs softly, content at your accuracy and competence. I hope my gift is doing well. Sad little gerbil. Cat rolls her eyes, which admittedly is a very bizarre thing to observe. Then curls into a ball, indicating it's time for you to leave. Alright. Cerberus den's open.
Why, hello again. The den is always glad to see a returning customer. 2 weeks down and you're still kicking. Well done. Say, I've been thinking and, I was hoping you'd explain it to me, the process. I mean...
It's not really a process.
The choices. How do you really decide who gets to live and who doesn't?
Careful.
Your dedication and diligence are noteworthy. Must take you a long time, though.
Not that long. I'm very good at it.
Maybe, but the hope that everyone else is on the same level...
Yeah.
Never mind me. I simply ain't one to trust a chain when I can see the other end. Okay, then another question I've been pondering about the process.
Uh-huh.
Do you think about the people after you've made the decision? Or do you forget all about them after it's done?
It's all...
Heck,
yep.
that's bleak. You've lost the connection with humanity.
I guess, probably.
Doesn't all of it make you... anxious?
No.
Sure makes me, and I ain't even the one choosing. Yeah, I don't think I could handle the pressure.
Okay.
Gazing upon the decision tree. How it branches out across infinity. Across space and time.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, this has been enlightening. Thanks for the answers. Anything I can get you? Fate's cat? She's an adorable furball, ain't she? Always skulking around in search of mischief.
Mm-hmm.
She sneaks down here, too, so I feed her a few morsels.
I want to pet the cat.
Fur's like perfect velvet, you know. It's nice she keeps Fate company. Fate's archaic. All those aeons might not be good for the, you know, mentality. What else you got in mind? That's so. Well, most of us hear voices a lot of the time.
No, there's
Ah, Wait, so you got a mirror that reflects back your own voice? Hey,
No.
it's fine to talk to yourself. I'm sure it's rough at the office. Vocalizing's gotta help process the thoughts and feelings,
No.
Or maybe it's your conscience trying to kick through the barrier.
Maybe.
Becoming a Reaper ain't easy, so you haven't fully internalized the struggle, you're not happy with your work, or you sense something's off. But what do I know? I'm just a barkeep, so that makes me only half a therapist. Oh? What did this mysterious entity want? And you following, or what?
No.
But you follow fate's orders like a well-behaved drone, right?
No.
Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. I don't know what goes around in the office, I just own the den.
Okay.
What else you got in mind?
I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
It's so weird to have the French plus a country accent. Are you Legolas?
Accentuate the morphological field. Some reclassification of the framing stratum. Ah, I should have known. Scaffolding of the antediluvian complex. Oh, maybe. Meta-resonance trigger.
What?
One might say so, if they're so inclined. I am the prime curator of the Abysmal Archive, the archive of all existence.
What?
Or the bits I've managed to catalog thus far. Did you know there is a lot of existence?
No, I figured.
More than you are able to conceive.
Checks out.
Yet I see promise in you, Spawnling. So, let me tell you a secret. You see, the archive sprouts a mind. Eons ago, incomprehensible to most. Those were the days. We were so young then, Fate and I. Two strapping lads. There was little in the archive initially, but it didn't take long for it to start growing, expanding.
Fate was
Pay
younger?
attention. Don't get sidetracked. I can't allow you to mess with the structure of this dialogue.
Fine.
We must proceed on topic and in an orderly manner. Now, the archive kept expanding. Until it achieved awareness of a sort. Consciousness. But not a kind you'll easily recognize and engage with.
But I want to know about Fate being young.
We couldn't foresee this happening, the awakening of the archive. Its development into a unique organism. Nothing much as far as we can tell. It just exists, expands, endures. The 3 E's?
Me. Existing, expanding, and enduring.
I'm skeptical of this being at all possible. The archive has grown beyond imaginable boundaries. What could damage the animated embodiment of existence?
On-existence.
It has to be something greater than the archive itself, which even I must deem absurd. Alas, visitations are limited to professional archivists only.
I could be one.
It calls to me, so I must return. I hope you enjoyed our talk.
It was a little confusing. Who are you?
Yes?
Oh,
The name is Frank Whittle.
Whittle. You don't have to be numbered
Well, I
spots.
used to be spawn number 142, but sometimes you just wish you had a more memorable name.
Why is your number bigger than mine? Why my number small? How numbies work?
Well, I wanted to stand out more. You know. Oh, yes.
I've never considered this.
It's not as exciting as it seems. Do you know about the butterfly effect?
Yes.
Well, what if I'm that butterfly? Eh? Haphazardly fluttering around and then millions of souls perish in anguish.
Sure.
I don't want that on my conscience. I can't handle it. And that's the least of my problems. Last week someone put my stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly.
Yeah, that's worse.
Yeah, you're not getting it.
Really not.
I was devastated.
Why do you even need a
And
stapler?
that's still not all of it. Last month I had to work in the dog department.
Not the dog department. That would be so sad.
But I love dogs.
No,
I
not
know,
the dogs.
right? And the people in the dog department, the absolute bad apples. I was scared for the afterlife. I was.
Oh.
But you know, before that, someone filled my room with balloons.
Doesn't sound
It
bad.
was terrifying. They could all pop any second.
This is just my cat Dagger personified.
And they did. Slowly. One by one. As I was trying to sleep.
Right, you throw
Look
them
at
out.
my bony fingers. Eh? Look at them. The balloons would have popped even quicker. I have an inkling it's the one they call Lance Thrasher.
Don't worry, the name sounds cool. There are people in here? Oh,
Yes, and people keep telling me how great Lance Thrasher is.
who?
How fun they are to hang out with, how awesome they are, how amazing. How they tell the best jokes and get into the craziest shenanigans.
Immediately, yeah, they do.
Yes, right? I don't get it either. So, I thought I had to let them know.
No, you can't just tell people that they're dumb.
I walked straight over to Lance and I told them that I don't find them riveting and I don't particularly care about their lame jokes.
I don't like you at all. This... You don't hold back,
But
do
then
you?
Lance just said, keep it real, and then went on to do a handstand on their desk.
What?
Everyone in the office started chanting their name. Lance, 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 Lance.
Yeah, what an absolute tool.
After this, they started making my life miserable.
Why do
The
you think it's in-
culprit keeps writing Thrasher was here on everything.
Okay, yeah,
with a
that...
marker.
Yeah, that one checks out.
So, problem solver, what do you think? What should I do?
Must the other bounce.
I guess you're right. I am Frank Whittle after all. I
Uh-huh.
must stay true to myself.
Yeah.
Still, I will leave a strongly worded note on their desk expressing my discontent.
You do that.
I'll start working on it right away. Thanks.
You're welcome. Alright. I don't think I can afford anything, but let's figure...
Avast ye! Pursue the finest booty you've ever seen.
I'm engaged to the finest booty I've ever seen. I'm sorry. One use only? Okay, I don't want it then. There's nobody here to talk to me at my mirror? Rude. Alright, let's go to work. Alright, open. Go in there. No. Over there. Over there. Alright, what's the news? Dragonhead Gallery to host an exhibition of intricate wooden sculptures. Suedo Pharma introduces new and very expensive pill that may slow down aging by 1.9%. Suedo Pharma stocks go through the roof after announcement of new anti-aging pill. Teen dies in a freak bicycle accident due to brake malfunction. Fuck. Coral reefs dying out at an unprecedented rate due to pollution and ocean acidification. Shit. Fracking linked to earthquakes, new research confirms. Tax evasion concerns at local government, possibility leading to cuts in infrastructure funding. Alright, what do you want from me? I expect you in my office for your performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. 6 humans have to die. Anyone related to transportation industry has to die. Choose humans on the left side of profile bundle to die. Looking for... What? Agnes does a thankless job of collecting tax from business and individuals on behalf of the local government. They yelled at every day, but ensure everyone could enjoy public services like... I have to kill this person? Choose humans on the left side of their profile bundle to die? Augustus dreams of becoming a millionaire, but is also content with being a taxi driver. Their cab is decorated from a hood to trunk, featuring several disco balls, aquarium wallpaper, and subwoofers playing techno grave on full blast. I didn't want to click on it. An efficient supply chain is the core of logistics, and T'Challa, being detail-oriented, is proficient at optimizing exactly these kinds of pipelines. They're also excessively proud of this, which unfortunately has blinded them to the developing addiction to amphetamine-based Focusade. Okay. Rajesh is the fracking industry for money, and no cries from environmental... Okay, die? A yellow sun rises, shots have been fired tonight, is what Leland says every morning, looking into the distance prepared for all the crime victims that heavily get brought in that day. Occasionally, they find bones from the dirt and use them to act out key scenes from Womp. Okay. A liar and a grifter, Francois is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions cause variable above... Okay. Die. Young dreamt of being a sniper from an early age, but they were struck by an irritating itch that never went away, which ruined their ability to keep calm and focused. They instead joined a medical school to figure out the cause of the itch and ended up being a medic? Sure. Combat medic? Yeah, we'll take that. Ike is certain that speed is the most important thing about an ambulance driver. Relentless speed, immaculate handling. At work, they braid their hair into a rat tail and have earned the right to wear a custom-made bright orange jumpsuit. Sure. Emil went to college at 19 to study religion for the lulz. When weighing career options after graduation, they decided to become a priest, again, for the lulz. Some argue their detachment gives them the ability to give good, unbiased advice to troubled souls. What? What if I just am a bad Grim Reaper? Like 6 of them have to die? I've said 1 dies. Okay, you... Okay. Okay, we're gonna listen today. Because we didn't listen the other day, and it ended poorly, actually. Okay, and then you live, sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man!
I have returned. Did you miss me?
Sure.
Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent discourse. So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation.
My hand hurts really bad.
But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct.
Yeah, it was fine.
Where did I place those papers? Please.
Ah!
Are you... Ah, here we go.
Papers, please. That's why I laughed.
Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation.
Ouchie. Wait patiently.
Ah, Grim. How should I put it?
Continue.
In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told. There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
What?
Nothing so grand, but do you really think life is all about following rules?
I haven't been following the rules mostly.
One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull? You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Back from her booty, are ye?
Cardinal Illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again. Else it can't show much anything because that's how things work, okay? What? Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again. What? I don't understand. I'm gonna get it because I don't
The
understand.
marble plate of yore. The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon. A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laughed gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
Like, did I just waste money? Is this something for, like, New Game Plus?
Hey, hey, Grimmy. Pleased to see you again. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross. It's been ages. That's an understatement if I ever heard one. You need some serious fashion assistance.
Do I?
I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case. A
Uh-huh.
cool visage to make your day. Check it out later.
Visage? I thought it was Visage.
Crisis averted. Not much else happening on this quiet Sunday, though, so I appreciate you dropping in. What's on your mind?
Tell me
The
what that
prime
is.
curator of the archive, you mean? They work down in the cellar, below Mortimer.
Uh-huh.
I haven't met anyone so enamored with structure and organizations before, but I guess it comes with the territory. You two ought to get along fine. Heck, just bond over the equilibrium and standardizations and the like. Maybe you should eventually apply for an archive job instead.
Absolutely.
Aw, I'm kidding. I don't think it works like that. The Abysmal Archive is a wild land and not easy to enter.
Okay.
What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Wall Reaper. That sounds like a... Sounds like the cat person from... I think it's a cat person. Sounds like someone from 2064. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. A total of 6 humans have to die. These 3 humans with a specific scientific background have to die. These 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Bodies keep piling up after death of city's only grave digger. Ooh. The Daily Moon. It wasn't me, says Secretary of Environment after questioned about the horrible smell engulfing the city. Popular political commentator dies of heart attack. Damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vows shift towards developing better renewable energy sources. Heroic medic saves comrades after squad gets pinned down by enemy fire near the region of Waskgrad. Medal to be awarded next week. New program of ex-rally drivers trained for driving ambulances proves to be a huge success. Locals light a bonfire made from car tires and aquarium wallpaper in memory of beloved cab driver. They were a gem of this neighborhood, comments local lady sobbing. Microscale, it went away. Microscale steam mechanics could unlock access to a brand new dimension and possibly destroy the world. Rowdy parties on the rise caused disturbances at various neighborhoods. What is this? Okay, so one of these will be filled out probably. Okay. Alright. 6 humans, 3 a scientific. Okay. A programmer. Itoro started out playing competitive games they loved, believing in themselves when no one else did. They kept getting better, but life kept getting more difficult. Ichiro had a really good shot at making it until they got involved in an esports doping scandal. Die. Oh, I understand how this game works. So, killing him, I think, I don't know if it's killing or, anyways. Graveyard. When people started burying their loved ones together with their valuables, Eli started digging. The belief that possessions could somehow be taken to the afterlife seemed very silly to Eli. They call themselves a tomb diver. Die. Aaron is a small-time criminal selling low-grade narcotics to those who just want to party. Lately, they've started experimenting with different chemical compounds to figure out... Die. Nothing happened? Sororis has always had sensible ideas and fantastical visions, which is why they're now in charge of developing the latest expansion to Planet of Peacecraft. The expansion promises to be even grander. Okay. Yeah. Okay, nothing happened. I don't understand how this light works. Fucking hell. Okay. 3 dead. 1 alive. Jewel was born in the countryside but moved to the big city to go to university. They like rock concerts and bars, although their visits have fallen due to having substance abuse issues in the past. Trying to find a cure for chicken flu. Okay. White collar. Growing up, Abu showed great promise in being a talented artist. At one point, they shifted their efforts towards forgeries of different types, from paintings to money, at which they are... Okay. Die. Loic and their team made the discovery of their careers. They came upon ancient sealed tombs in the local desert. The most interesting item found from one of the tombs was an ancient wheel of cheese, which looked surprisingly appetizing. Hayden is a geologist who is adamant in their belief that micro-scale steam mechanics are totally doable. They dream of creating... Okay. Okay, we're gonna kill you. And the lamp's gonna show us nothing. Okay. Sure, you can die. And then you can live. And I think I did it? Unsure, actually, though. Who knows? Oh, why does it say welcome to the chat room? What happened?
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own? The anguish of existence. Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I don't know.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
Unclear the origin of the rules.
What do you mean?
Do you pick?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference. Our datamongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly. In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider time works a bit differently in here.
How?
Anything? The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region,
How does it
time
work?
is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals. Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions.
4 dimensions?
That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity.
What?
Anything else?
Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where do they come?
The store. And places.
Your body?
Anything else?
Do you play chess?
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic. Anything else?
That was a lot.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it.
Yes, me. Trying to befriend cats.
Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking. Yes, what is odd about it?
How's it squeaking
But
its
of
own?
course,
What?
the toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living little beast inside that rubber core. That you gave a sentient creature stuck inside an immortal body to a predatory animal? Well, a tad bit horrible, if you put it that way. Until tomorrow, Grim.
The fuck? Should I have taken it back? Why did I only get 300? Didn't I just like kill 6 people?
Shiver me timbers! Ye sure can't get enough for the Emporium.
Can I afford anything? No. Okay. Alright, let's see what the mirror person has to say.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved.
I've achieved?
Your grandeur grows with every passing moment. Soon, we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
What? What?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Your Majesty.
What?
Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late.
What?
Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
What? The fuck? Go to work. Didn't mean to put that there. Yeah, what do you have to say? Local archaeologist dies mysteriously after discovering world's oldest cheese. Scientists baffled. Odd scientist blows up along with their work shed while experimenting with microscale steam mechanics. Biochemist almost dies in a fire at work. They were able to get out by following a fleeing cat. Are we saved? Young biochemist finds a vaccine for chicken flu. Chicken flu vaccine shots now free thanks to donation from a local business. Experimenting drug dealer invents powerful hallucinogen, accidentally stumbles off bridge. Grave robber found dead with a bite mark in their neck. Spooky. I think I murdered a vampire hunter a while ago. Famous forager found dead in their apartment. Possible mob hits suspected. Read our preview of the soon-to-be-released expansion to Peacecraft. It's going to be a life-changing event. Excessively sedentary gaming lifestyle leading to an increase in health issues. Yeah. Quota for the day. Total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. Satan drives children to and from school every day, although it seems like a job that requires responsibility. They're usually pretty lax about it, sometimes partaking in soft narcotics before getting behind the wheel. So it makes it— No! No! It's very nice of you to drive them to school. You're putting them in danger. Ever since their museum got a hold of the world's oldest cheese, Oddball hasn't been able to stop salivating over it. They keep wondering if it's truly a forbidden snack, and why does it look so damn tasty? Kathleen wrote the book on economic planning, literally. The last 5 years, they have argued for a new way to organize and systematize labor and the production of resources, and for different distribution of capital, which often revolves around their renegotiating regulations and corporate oversight. Okay. Raven is enjoying a moderately successful career as a deadlifter. They have a brother, Ronald, and a child, Mira. In their spare time, they like going hiking and camping. Mira is constantly inspired by Raven's determination. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with you dying. Oh, okay, I see. Peace down. Okay, I understand how this works now. Ah, fuck. Having her live was really bad, apparently. Oops. I should have bought that eraser. My hand.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Yeah.
Cannot be worse than what? What do you have in mind? Ah, but I can certainly rise above mere junk.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Uh-huh. Can I afford anything?
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
I don't want the cactus. I want this. I don't want these. The mirror has nothing to say to me. We'll go to sleep. Okay, work. More power to the ultra corporations is the way of the future. They can build it. They will build it. Curse of the Ancient Cheese claims its next victim as local curator dies on the job. School bus driver on a stroll struck by a drunken driver. Cosmopolis hosting the basketball season final match. Tune in or cheer from the arena for the home crowd. Read our new article in the post-humanist perspective of the future. Alright. All humans in the bottom row have to die? Sueda had been planning on a hit on a fancy museum for years, so naturally an exhibition of an ancient treasure piqued their interest. It was supposed to be a preliminary scan to assess the situation, but upon seeing the world's oldest cheese, they felt a mighty need to steal it immediately. Yeah, die, I guess? What did that do? Alright. Osip, who started off as a student of sociology. Yeah, the cheese hella cursed. Started off as a student of sociology, is currently on the path of becoming the highest scoring power forward in local college basketball history. When not training or studying, they often help out in the community. Technically, I'm supposed to kill him. I was told I should rebel more often. I'm gonna let him live. Cool. Renowned professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with nigh unsolvable equations. It's the best way to force them into being more inventive and creative, they say. Lately, they've started tutoring a gifted janitor with a troubled past. We're gonna sit on you. Futuristic, animal-friendly vegan, and an adrenaline junkie on the road. They spend every minute working to be the best they can be by studying, exercise, and working hard. Lives life like it's the only one they have, which is accurate. Sure, live. Well, Millennia is stuck right in the middle of a taxi mafia turf war. They've had their tires slashed, their car chained to a traffic signpost, the front window painted, and the interior of their car filled with foam. They're now considering joining an app-based ride. Okay, sure. Alright, I'm helping the economy. Bruno is a mercenary, yet always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed with the government providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained properly to act in a combat. Die. Cool. Arcadius lives the life country musicians have always bragged about having. Blue denim jeans, red truck, and close-knit earth. Still, an oddly large amount of their time is spent with the scarecrow. They like drinking cheap and watery beer. Sure, you can live. Yeah. You? We're gonna let you live. Yeah, only good things happen. I don't think I'm gonna get paid. But I rebelled, just like he told me I should.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me.
Yeah.
Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
I mean, maybe.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
It's all over my head.
Never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience. and loyalty.
I have thoughts.
I am all ears, Grim.
This isn't fair because I basically. Do you think this flows to one way? What?
Should you have some when we are dealing with matters much greater than you?
It shouldn't be so.
Such is the nature of loyalty. Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night. Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you.
Would I have gotten
It
paid?
seems you marked fewer deaths than necessary.
Yes.
Enjoy your reprimand. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Yeah. Alright. To the office. A letter. Life ought not to be too predictable, but humans still have to die, yet too many are alive. Fine, I understand we could use a bit of alteration and alternation every so often, which is why I found the proper approach. Every other profile has to die. Promising basketball player seriously injures knee in an on-court collision. Charming real-life tale of a math professor helping a young maths genius to be turned into a film. Mercenary squad crashes helicopter into a mountainside. 3 confirmed dead. Whole world mourns a 3,000-year-old cheat that crushes thief and rolls down the street, never to be seen again. Mandolin band formed by local farm worker going on their first national tour. Every other profile? From all the available activities, Zigma only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza, without even live streaming at all. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting their— Okay, you can die. Is that good? Yeah. So, you need to live? Stephen lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. Sure, you can live. It's weird, but you can live. Was it good? Yeah. So you should die. Beta makes artisanal cheese, always trying to come up with new and interesting fermentation and flavoring techniques. Recently, a mysterious wheel of cheese crashed their front door. It was dirty and rock solid, but still looked surprisingly tasty. We're just gonna keep up with this cheese is cursed. Die. Zola specifies in child abuse pediatrics and is able to determine signs of use from— Yeah. Okay, so then you should die, theoretically? Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper— Let me just make sure that was good. Yeah, that was good. They turned the paper into a tabloid powerhouse we know, which recklessly digging through the— Okay. Die. Yeah. Cryo has lived in 4 different countries, finally settling down at the Sun County wine region, where they now work as a viticulturist. They enjoy fast food, cooking, and horse riding. They have 7 grandchildren. Okay. Yeah. So you should die. Sherman gives psychology lectures at the local university and writes self-help books as a hobby. They mix vague political and philosophical content into their lectures. They lack any knowledge— Okay, die. Who decide to dedicate their life to taking care of their home and 2 children. Their partner is the sole breadwinner, and now that their kids are getting more independent. Or sure, I don't care. I followed the rules. I could have not done it. Do I still— No. I thought I still had my keys from work attached, but I don't. Anyways, I could have kept the cheese person alive.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
Sure.
Appreciated. Now, you might find this shocking.
Uh-huh.
Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
I'm only a rule follower because the woman with the cheese is funny. It's funny if she dies, right? If this cheese just kills everyone?
Certainly, once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Oh, it's so nice.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Okay, all of it? You're gonna write a whole book tonight? Alright. Money! Money, money, money! Money!
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sales.
I still can't afford it. I could afford this, though. I'm gonna buy it.
Avast! This tale is beyond reproach. We were sailing the high seas when we found a shipwreck full of these off the coast of the wild wakes. 'Twas power to erase even the most dreadful of mistakes. Used it to erase one of my risky love letters. And you know what? Never heard from the love interest again. Amazing little thing.
Because with the lamp and the eraser, it's a good time. Alright, what's the mirror have to say?
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
What?
The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
What?
Nothing. Believe it's for a good cause, as always. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control.
Am I supposed to let everyone live?
No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
What? Am I supposed to let everyone live? Okay, we're gonna put this in here. Okay. Local cheesemaker found dead in factory next to world's oldest cheese with several bite marks. Yeah, it's definitely gotta have multiple endings. A house fire caused by faulty electrical equipment claims life of a youth. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Market experts warn against investing in Yitcoin. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I am counting the accuracy of your judgment. Keep this short. Okay. I think these are the last 3. I actually don't know. I don't know what order they came out. Fuck. Does anybody know what order they came out in? Like, is it the top, like these ones, or is it these ones? You think it's the bottom 3? Okay. Prepares the food for cooking, beverages for drinking. Later, they clean the kitchen work areas. It's routine and repetitive work, but it's the best they can manage while trying to get themselves through college. They've learned to cope with the struggle after their parents died. Oh. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with a leaf blower. Starting already at 6 in the morning, the talks of humans machine don't die. Wait, let's see if that was good or bad. It's good. Purely good. Everyone went into caregiver business when they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little care to give and are very sloppy at their job, mostly having to con the okay. Die. It's all good. Albert is an incredible human being, as in never in all history has there been anyone who has destroyed so many humane and local systems with such nihilism and greed. Ooh. Alright, we're not gonna follow the rules today. Alejandro is well regarded due to their mesmerizing voice, quick wit, and hot, some say, spicy takes. They also express themselves through cosplaying as their favorite video game and television show. He's addicted to painkillers. Is that so bad? We'll find out. An avid investment enthusiast spending all their waking hours tracking stock prices and buying and selling stocks randomly. So by having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn, they keep successfully convincing people in social... Okay. Die? Let me just make sure that that was good. Yeah. It was purely good. Alright, what do you have to say? Rufa enjoys spending all their days at home caring for their 3 kids. Recently, they agreed to become surrogate for a same-sex couple. Another perk is to... Oh, Liv. You can also live. Make sure that that was good. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, that's fine. I know, you killed too many people, no money, and it's like, I helped, I swear.
Grim, why are you here?
Oh?
Oh, right. The daily... always impositions when I have important research to perform.
You could just give me money and I'll leave.
Let us get on with it. I see more profiles than required. Bad job, I guess.
Me at work.
Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Can I ask you questions?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful. No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge.
Okay.
Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if it's not?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness.
Cool.
And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects.
It's got a lot of negative effects when you're still alive. I can tell you that.
Any other questions?
Ooh.
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange, monstrous gods?
Grim, that is just stupid.
Okay. Well.
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Yeah. You do often see... Yeah.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions? Unlikely. One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death.
I'm sorry for all of the existential crises this game causes.
A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
So art is
Everything is, nothing is. What is the difference? Any other questions?
Nope, thank
Grand.
you.
Goodbye, Grim.
I
The muse beckons.
will be awake all night now. Thanks. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for the trauma. Time to go to work. Crack of dawn, leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with a flat iron thrown by a neighbor. Good. Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels, Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly into a beach, found impaled on a tree. Cool. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Oh. Since an eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier, perhaps the essence of those many doomed to death by your actions, Grim, we could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Alright. Tally teaches sex education in many different schools, helping adolescents navigate the twists and turns of physical and emotional evolution. They're a fan of ice skating, potter. Alright, you can live. Yeah, cool. Riona can identify just about every wine taste profile. They're so prolific they can even make up what they don't know. Lately, they've been trying out increasingly more obscure wines. They also like doing tasting exercises with their children, using various craft sodas. They do not, however, endorse alcohol abuse. Okay, you can live, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Dane is basically a default human, with few to none bells or whistles attached. They sigh a lot and are often grumpy, or just sit in a corner silently. It may be their secret way of coming up with jokes. They're originator of a comedy podcast about bad films. Sure. Wait, podcaster, comedian, sad person? Goals. Alright, keeping him alive was great. There isn't a thing Trey won't smuggle in or out of the country. What? Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques, and artifacts, even people. They have no scruples, no hidden principles. Please die. This man's whole personality is smuggler. It's nothing Armin likes to do more than gossip. Working as a hairdresser provides an ample opportunity for this hobby. Due to memory issues, Armin occasionally starts gossiping about the client they're current. He's a bad hairdresser. Also, look at your face. No, you can die. Alright, it wasn't a horrible decision. Alright, we're good. Oh! Schumacher, you notice the Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Paddington snoozing on the table. Kitty cat! Ooh.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
Okay.
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
So I'm running cat?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. You may be wondering about who is in charge. I did consider leaving dear Lady Paddington again, but my hiatus is only momentary. I am sure you can manage these few days.
Fuck yeah, I'm in charge! Fuck yeah!
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking?
Oh.
To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Tight.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Interesting. Can I afford anything?
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
Okay, I still can't afford that. I forgot that I have a new outfit. Wait, I have a new outfit. I should put it on. What is it? Lit? Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna wear lit.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye.
Yes.
Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Is Tom in trouble?
About how you feel about the whole thing?
Yeah.
Doubts about the power bestowed into your hands and how you affect so many lives every single day?
You know, like, all of that. Honestly, it's a lot. you know, figuring out who lives and dies and understanding the afterlife. Am I in the afterlife? What's the afterlife? Are we even alive? Anyways.
Makes me uneasy. Can I be sure my choices had the correct results? Yeah, leave it to uptight, soulless bureaucrats to decide what's right.
They're actually soulless, right?
One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? Ah, but what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you? Au
Just-
revoir, Lil Reaper.
Alright, let's talk to the Birdman.
Look at that.
I could have bought
It's
his
a
eye.
hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decaying.
What?
Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
I thought that said Floridian? Floridian? Sound like a pompous accent.
What makes you think people are interested in meeting you, though?
I'm pretty cool.
Got insights into the fabric of the universe, deep reflections on the nature of the office. Save us the boredom.
I hate you.
Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
You must, like...
A delightful experience, if I do say so myself. One always has to talk to the smartest person in the room. Isn't that what they say?
Who says that?
Try to keep your ears open. You might actually learn something about the profession.
The profession of being an asshole?
I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss.
Why do you have to aim for the jugular?
With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
What are you talking about?
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Do you kill
Of
everyone?
course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lenient. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit.
Do you kill them?
For that is what we are born to do, yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die.
Yeah, I'm
Ciao,
leaving.
little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
No, just that you're shit. Like, what? Let's talk to... You look cool.
Hey there, stranger. Hope you're feline fine this evening.
Is it because I have cat ears on?
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Don't worry, stranger. It gets easier. At least it did for me.
Yeah?
For you see, I'm also in the human department.
You don't look tired at all.
Thanks, I guess.
You just look very dead.
So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I wish they have
Hang
stuff because
on.
of me.
How do you know how humans are doing in their realm?
My phone?
Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening. I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople.
What?
And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great. So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
What? My choice? Different instruction?
Congratulations? Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium.
Is that what happened to all the door-to-door salesmen? Because 90s and 2000s sitcoms made me believe that door-to-door salesmen were like a common occurrence. Like, I would have to, as an adult, prepare myself for the amount of people who would be knocking on my door trying to sell me a vacuum. You know how many people have tried to sell me a vacuum in the 7 years I've been an adult? 0. 0 people have come to my door with a vacuum. I think that's a win. But also, is this happening to other people? Am I the weird one? Door-to-door salespeople don't exist, right? Because they were all murdered by the skeleton woman?
And who am I? A mere spawn to question it. Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion? I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
A life without decisions? Mwah.
I mean, a little variety couldn't hurt. But all in all, I guess it's pretty nice. Can't really complain.
You should, though.
Yeah, real soon I'm gonna complain about how long it takes the bartender to make me a dang drink. You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
I haven't been fired yet.
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe.
Yeah.
Ah, what the heck. I'll do it. Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Nod sagely.
Thanks for the chat, stranger. I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later.
I may have just
I hope.
ended the world. Oops. I already checked to see if I could afford anything and I couldn't. Alright. Go to work, go to work, go to work. We might do 2 more days. We'll finish this day because I think I'll have to go to the Cerberus. Alright. Ringleader of trafficking ring mauled to death by a tiger, they smuggled into the city. Cosmopolis Media aiming to develop a new sex education show to boost healthcare all across the nation. Bad hair days increasing in frequency after death of local hairdresser. Human trafficking ring shut down. Sommelier recognizes anomaly in wine caused by victims' tears in the soil. Bad Film Podcast voted #1 comedy podcast at this year's Cosmo Art Convention. The military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever CEO. Come one, come all. Ace pilots to host a dazzling air show. AI breakthrough imminent promises founder of Trans Global Inc. I have been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Do be careful to let the right person live. Okay. Roberta enjoys crafting stories that make people feel all kinds of different emotions. Their main interest is exploring Vimbo-villain relationship dynamics. In their free time, they like to write mildly erotic fanfic and argue with nerds on Cocker. So you're a maybe. Amy is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. Die. Good. David is the founder of Transglobal Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches, digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David is the foremost proponent of algorithms. I think he might be the one that needs to live. Theophania is the largest heir of the Aner family. The family started off providing security almost 100 years ago with their initial Monitor C consulting firm. Over time, they've acquired a number of factories and grew into the arms-providing conglomerate known as Sundowner Securities. Hey. There's a lot of political hinting at in this. Yeah, it seems pretty good. There's some historical things in that I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about on stream, so I'm just not going to. Seamus lost their parents at age 3 and was raised by an odd foster family at an isolated village. These days, they are on a mission to find a legendary Skull of Death, an artifact that supposedly gives one the power to live forever. I mean, that's pretty doubtful, if you have anything to say about it. Kevin, born and raised at the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes in tense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old child, rarely taking any time for themselves. Okay, I think this man is supposed to live. I think he's supposed to live. I think it's the utmost importance. But what if I let everyone else live? Okay, you can die. Just hurts the economy, that's fine. You can also die, that seems fine. Yeah, that's fine. You... I'm gonna let you live. Like, I think one of these is supposed to live. One of the... That's worse than this one. One of them... What if I just let them both live? Kill the pilot? You think that the Elon Musk one that you want dead is the one I'm supposed to keep alive? No. Who do you think I'm supposed to keep alive? You think it's one of the others? The Death Rock one? This one? What if I just let them all live? Okay. We're just gonna let these two live. And I'm not gonna get any money, and it's fine. As you enter, Lady Poddington is batting the rubber gerbil between her paws. Oh, can't believe I gave the gerbil to the cat. Yeah, I know the feel. Yeah, I know the feel toy. Cat pats the toy on the head slowly. Her yellow eyes glow with mirth. Old-fashioned... Okay.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
Yeah.
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Okay. Did I get paid? No. Alright, let's go to the Cerberus Den.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though.
Any thoughts on
That
Florian?
one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
Yes.
At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
They don't seem
You'd
responsible.
think your profession needed conscientious workers, right?
Yes.
Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder.
Yeah.
What else you got in mind?
That's it.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Alright. Grim day. Alright. So, this is where we're gonna end it. We're gonna go. Oh, wait, no. We gotta talk to the mirror. Forgot about that.
When did you last smell the fresh scent of blossoming lilacs?
Never?
Heard the soft cooing of a puffy bird with a bright plume?
Never.
Felt the soft hum of the earth, yearning for attention?
What? The rivers run dry and salt fills the lung of innocence? My memory
It's
is
not just
unreliable.
your memory that's unreliable. Oh, proud Reaper. Sometimes you cut too deep.
Okay, we're gonna go sleep. And this is where we're gonna end it. Alright. So, we're gonna do this. Alright. So if you want to know when we're gonna stream next, you can go to our Twitter. That's where I post the stream schedule every week. It's also where I share any updates or changes to stream. And then we also have a YouTube where we put all of our VODs. So you can catch up on a series. You can see, you know, how I did on the first Death and Taxes. And we have a website that tells you what we do as a company and about each team member. We have a product on Pathfinder Infinite called Heroic Crafting. It is variant crafting rules for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We also have a TikTok in which I post Twitch clips. I'm going to send you over to Screamin' Doggo, who's playing Harvestella, in just a moment.
Yeah, that also
All
is
right,
a good way to do
bye-bye.
it, Corgi, is if they're like running on an extended break, yeah.